Good afternoon, everybody. Here at the Aero Jazz stage interview booth. Next to me, the one and only Mr. Charles Bradley. And
thank you.
Just released a record. When was it released?
It was in right in December.
Right in December. I think you have to hold the
right in December.
Just last December.
Yes, this past.
All right. First question, actually, for you. You just told me you arrived in Holland yesterday, I think.
Yeah, yesterday we got here. But
how is it until now?
Oh man, it was. I didn't get really too much chance to see him, but for the beauty that I see of your country is very beautiful, man. And I want to get more time to see it, but I was doing a lot of shows before I got it, and I was tired, so I just got me some rest.
Where were you before? Where were you? You're on your European tour right now?
Yes, and a lot of these places I'm going, you know, the people's is so. They're like family to me, because the way they treat me and the way they love me, God, you know, you can't ask for anything better than that. And I think everybody out there who support me, who love me, thank you very much.
Well, I think Europe is waiting for you, because we have all been waiting for you.
Oh, man.
Your album, No Time for Dreaming, was released last December, like you said.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about the title of that?
No Time for Dreaming. I'm just trying to reach out to a lot of the young kids, and they have dreams and things they wanna do. I'm telling them it's all right to go do your dreams, but don't use too much profane music, words to get out there. You know, I know a lot of kids back in the United States, you know, living in the projects, and they're having hard times, and they don't care how they use their lyrics. But I'm just saying, go do your things, you know. But watch your words, how you use profanity words.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And does it also have something to do with the fact that you were born in 1948? You're 62 years old at the moment.
Yes.
Your first record was released last December.
Yes.
And you've been doing music for your whole life.
Yes.
And it took 40 years before your record was released.
See.
You had no time for dreaming, but
I kept going.
You kept going.
When you have a dream in your heart, at my age, a lot of people gave up and went to something else. But you know, I always love music.
Yeah.
I love people's, you know. And when you feel the love from people's, you know, it took a long time coming. But I met a guy named Jimmy Hill. And Jimmy Hill introduced me to a guy named Gabriel Robb.
Yeah.
And then I met Tom. And Tom was looking for a singer at that time. And they invited me to one of their rehearsals. And they want a soulful singer. And they started playing some music. I said, well, they said, sing something, you know. Me, if I hear music and I like it, lyrics just come to me naturally. And then Tommy said, I'd like to record you. And I said, wow. I said, cool. But at that time, I was just like...
Because when was this? How long ago is this?
I know Tommy now, guys, about 10 years.
10 years.
But when he told me he wanted to record me, I didn't see him again for about 4 years.
Okay.
And then when he moved to Brooklyn, he gave me a call.
Yeah.
And he said, Charles, I want you to come over here. I live in Brooklyn now. I want to record you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, right then I was going through a lot of changes right then.
Yeah.
And I came over his house, and he said, Charles, you know, we want to record you. I said, you know, Tom, I can't do it because I just lost my brother, and I'm all upset inside. Yeah. And he said, why don't you tell me a little bit about it? And I started telling him a little bit about my brother. And he said, Charles, I think you should put that in front of music.
Yeah.
I say, with those feelings, I can't deal with that. He said, I think you can. So he got a little cassette, and we started taping everything. And then before I know it, we started recording.
And how was that?
And that was Heartaches and Pains.
Heartaches and Pains?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, because of the process, or because of the stuff you experienced?
If you listen to Heartaches and Pain, it's about my brother when he got killed, what happened. It's the true story.
Yeah.
Listen to the lyrics. It's exactly what happened.
Okay.
I was in my room, and my mom came in and woke me up and asked me what all the police was outside for.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know, Mom. I've been in the house all night. And I look out there when I saw the policeman. I ran outside, and this lady grabbed my shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's, if you listen to the song, you hear all the truth, what really happened.
Heartaches and pains.
Heartaches and pains.
Well, it's on your new record. Is it?
Yes,
Was it the
yes.
single?
No, it's on the album. It's not the last one on there.
Okay. Can you tell me something about your first real musical experience, as far as I can remember, in the Apollo Theater in 1962?
Everybody asks me about that. You know, that's what.
Well, it's a good story, I think.
My sister Virginia, and she called me one day. She said, "Charles, you got to go to the Apollo and see this guy sing." I said, "I ain't going to no Apollo." She said, "Come on, I'll pay your way." I'm young now. I said, "Okay, I'm going."
You were like 16.
I was about 16 years old, and she took me to the Apollo, and then they would call James Brown and started calling his name and had all these flashing lights and all these. He came out on that stage like a cyclone. I said, "What is that?" And it just hit my heart. I said, "I want to be something like that." Yeah. And like now, I've been doing James Brown for God. About 40 years I've been doing James Brown. You know, I go to B.B. King's on 42nd Street in Manhattan, and like now, if I wasn't here, there's a lot of people in the clubs and look clubs in New York. They love me doing James Brown. Yeah. But now I got the album out, and so I'm started doing my own thing. Yeah. But I say, guys, you gotta let me do my thing now, you know.
Yeah.
And so
it is James Brown influence, though.
Yes, James Brown's influence to me, and Otis Redding was influence to me. Sam Cooke was an influence to me, and there's a few more artists was like really influenced to me, and because they had that depth feeling, that from my soul that I could actually relate to. And so, like, you know, there's a lot of good artists out there, but I'm only one person that I know what I like and what I don't like. And when I feel something that hit my soul, that's the kind of person I am, you know.
It needs soul.
Yes.
Yeah. Your first record was released in December. Before... well, let's say it differently. I heard you're a really good cook.
Did it as a chef for 35 years. And
35 years you were a chef.
Yeah.
And next to that you were making music.
I was doing music, both of them on the side. When I wasn't cooking, I was doing music.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And you were working throughout the states, all over the place.
Yes,
you were in California for a while and in Florida for a while.
Yeah, because
you hitchhiked through the whole country, I think, right?
Yes.
Does that in a way influence your music? I mean,
the reason
all the stories you have. I mean, it's a pretty interesting life story you have there.
But the reason I was hitchhiking, you know, I couldn't afford it to get out there, so I had a dream, and so I got out there and looked for it the best way I know how, you know. But I met a lot of good people, and I met a lot of hard people out there. It was a scary world there for my age and out there trying to find a way.
When was this?
I was on my own now when I was 14 years old.
14?
I was on my own.
Wow.
And so like for me, raising up, finding all the truth that I have inside me. And what kept me strong is that my grandmother always said, "Son, always believe in God. Keep going." And so those are things that help me, you know, to stay focused, because I've been around some rough worlds that I don't want to really talk about. I don't know how I got through. Sometimes I think I'm a miracle child, the things that I've seen and done.
How does it feel to finally reach, and I say reached because as a musician you always keep on developing yourself, but you've sort of reached your goal or your dream. You're living your dream, actually. How? That must be incredible. I mean,
no, honestly, I'm gonna answer that question in my best feeling. All my life, as I've been looking for my dreams, looking for a chance, and every time I find a chance, I get the rug pulled from under me, and I'm flat back on my face again. Now I'm finding another chance. So right now I'm very afraid to a point. And
but can you enjoy it as well? I mean,
I'm enjoying it, but I'm a little hesitant.
Afraid of being thrown back again and
thrown back on my face again.
Back.
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I hope it.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Bradley on the Mississippi stage at 9 o'clock. I would like to ask if there's questions from the audience. If anyone has questions for Mr. Charles Bradley. If you don't, it's fine. You don't have to. But if you think of something, hey, I haven't heard anything about this. No? All right, in that case, I have one more thing for you, actually.
Yeah.
And that is that every artist has to sign the chair you're sitting on. And these chairs, they go to, actually, someone can win it, I think. Oh, it's for the good cause. I don't know which good cause, but probably something with music or nature or environment or...
If it's for a good cause to bring humanity together, then it's a good cause.
Okay, cool.